Family tonight remembering 24-year-old Zaria Wilcox-Ellis, shot in the head Friday night outside this apartment in Waltham.
Melanie Williams.
Prosecutors say the victim's ex-girlfriend, Melanie Williams, was there that night, and that surveillance video shows the two together just minutes before the deadly violence.
The video clearly captures this defendant strike Miss Wilcox in the head, and you can see Miss Wilcox respond physically to that strike to the head.
Williams is facing assault and battery charges. She's not charged in her ex's death.
This is Love Hurts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future content. 24-year-old Zaria Wilcox-Ellis, affectionately known as Z, was everybody's favorite. She was loved by many. Everyone who came in contact with her would agree that she had the sweetest soul. She was forever showing off that beautiful smile while cracking jokes. And she was one of the most loyal people ever. She never hesitated to be there for her family and friends. At the drop of a dime, if you called, she was there, no questions asked. That's just who she was. She had a heart of gold, and no matter what, she remained authentically herself at all times. Growing up, she never tried to fit in with the girly girls. She was a tomboy, and she liked ball. Hair, makeup, and nails never caught her interest. As she grew older, so did her confidence and swag, and before anyone knew it, she was catching the attention of a lot of ladies. She dated around a little bit, but nothing too serious. That's until she met 30-year-old Melanie Williams. All bets were off when her and Z met. Z fell hard and fast. Z and Melanie had only been dating for about 5 to 6 months, and the relationship was toxic right from the start. And when I say toxic, I mean the highest level of toxicity. In the short amount of time that the two were dating, they had already had multiple physical altercations. And sources say Melanie was always the aggressor. She was jealous, controlling, and downright violent. Things had gone so far during one physical altercation that Melanie allegedly sliced Z's face with a razor. The police were never called during that altercation or any other involving the couple. But Z's family and friends were well aware of the violence between the two, and they urged Z to leave the relationship, but she just couldn't. Melanie had a hold on her, and no matter how bad things got, she always went back, until it was too late to move forward. On August 2nd of 2024, police responded to a call about a shooting in a parking lot at about 11:30 p.m. When they arrived, they located Z, suffering from an apparent gunshot wound to the head. She was pronounced dead. When police reviewed surveillance footage, Melody and Z can be seen leaving their apartment complex with a group of people. As they walk, Melody is seen hitting Z in the head just before they walk out of camera view. Shortly after is when police received the call about a shooting.
Waltham. Tonight, police are still searching for the person who shot and killed a woman late last night. NBC 10's Aaron Logan is in Waltham with details from investigators and people who live nearby.
The victim was found in the parking lot of the Wright Apartments on 2nd Avenue Friday night. The Middlesex District Attorney says she was suffering from a gunshot wound and later died. Residents say they've been on edge all day knowing the shooter is still out there. An active police investigation outside the Wright Apartments. Residents say authorities were on scene from 11:30 Friday night and well into the day Saturday, along with the medical examiner.
I guess.
Dee Dee Vestal is here often visiting her boyfriend. She says this is the last place she would expect there to be a crime scene, where police found a woman in this parking lot suffering from a gunshot wound.
And what frame of mind is this person in to do that to somebody, take somebody's life like that?
Vestal says throughout the day, police have been asking residents coming in and out of the building if they know anything or saw anything. She says there are a lot of unanswered questions and stories going around. Police have not said if the shooting was an isolated incident or if the suspect and victim knew each other. Vestal and others believe they're not in any danger.
Or they would have warned us, and they haven't.
She's hopeful police will track down whoever did this and justice will be served.
I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Waltham police haven't given any details on a suspect description. The Middlesex District Attorney is asking anyone with information to contact police.
Melanie was arrested and is being held without bond, but at this point she is not being charged with Z's murder. Her only charge is assault and battery on a household or family member. Z's family was not having it, and they spoke with reporters about the domestic abuse Z had experienced in her relationship.
That woman called to court accused of assaulting her girlfriend. The 24-year-old victim was shot to death later that same day. And tonight we're hearing from some of her family who say the suspect was abusive and they're demanding justice. 7's Kimberly Bookman reports.
Showing no emotion, 30-year-old Melanie Williams goes before a judge accused of hitting her girlfriend in the face. Prosecutors say the crime was caught on camera, and later that night, the same victim, 24-year-old Zaria Wilcox, was shot to death.
I really wanted to just look at her and for her to see my face, for her to know that we know that she did it and she's not going to get away with it.
The victim's family filled a row inside the courtroom. They say Williams had been violent to their loved one during their short relationship.
This is the same person who sliced the side of my sister's face open, so yeah, it's nothing new.
The prosecutor says security video shows a fight involving a group of people outside Williams' Waltham apartment complex Friday night.
The video clearly captures this defendant strike Miss Wilcox in the head, and you can see Miss Wilcox respond physically to that strike to the head. You also see just prior in the video that Miss Wilcox has also already been bleeding. She has blood coming down one side of her face and a laceration to one part of her forehead.
Police were called to a parking lot across from the apartment building and found Wilcox dead from a gunshot wound. Williams' attorney not offering a defense until she views the security video.
I haven't seen the video, so I don't know how clear it is.
Right now, no one is facing charges for the shooting, but the victim's family is holding on to hope that the right person soon will.
It's just sad that this had to happen, but we're going to get justice. It's going to be what it's going to be. She's going to go to jail, and it is what it is.
And we learned in court that the suspect has a long criminal history. She's being held until a hearing later this month.
Let's just hope that the police do a thorough investigation and they charge whoever is responsible for this senseless murder. Just based on the information that's been released so far, I truly believe that Z's girlfriend is in some way, shape, or form responsible for this. And if she is, I hope she gets exactly what she deserves. If you are in a domestic abuse relationship, create an out plan and get out. Once you are gone, do not turn back. Turning back can cost you your life. As always, loves, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and hit that notification bell for future content.